Multiplying and dividing decimals by powers of 10. When we multiply by 10, all the digits move one place right. Now, let's just look at an example. If I've got something like 12.34 and I times it by 10, strictly speaking, all the digits do move to the right. So this one, which is in the tens column, will move across into the hundreds. The 2, which is in the units column, will move into the tens. The 3, which is in the 1/10ths column, will move into the units column. And the 4, which is in the 100ths column, will move into the tenths column. Now, that's what's actually happening. The decimal place stays in the same place and the numbers move past it. But in practice, what we normally do is just move the decimal point like so. It's easier to move the decimal point than it is to think about all the numbers moving past it. But in reality, this is what's happening, is that the numbers themselves are moving. If we multiply by 100, the digits move 2 places. And if we multiply by 1,000, the digits move 3 places, and so on. Now, this is important because I sometimes find students get confused about whether they're going to go right or left. But if you're multiplying by 10, 100, 1,000, the number will get bigger. If you multiply something by 10, you've got 10 times as much of it. It's going to be bigger. So that's the direction you move in. You move in a direction so as to make the number bigger. If we go back to the 12.34 example, if you're wanting to make the number bigger, move the point here. If you're going to want to make it smaller, it will go the other way. So you don't need to think right or left, you just think about making numbers bigger or smaller. When we divide by 10, all the digits move one place left. Remember, it's the digits that actually move and the decimal point stays in place. If it's 100, we move 2 places, 1,000, we move 3 places, and so on. But again, remember, and we've mentioned this once, if we divide by these numbers, the number will become smaller, and that tells you which way you should be moving.